A language has a lot of vocabulary that's different from your own language. And for an English speaker, most languages have a lot of different vocabulary. Spanish has a lot of vocabulary. Well, most European languages have a lot of vocabulary that's similar to English, but they also have a lot that is not similar. So for those, like these examples here, mnemonics are great. Basically, it's like it says here, it's your brain on steroids. You visualize and you create associations. And if you visualize properly, if you learn to use this skill, and you should practice this daily, really, if you want to get really good at it, you'll be able to memorize over 100 words a day. And you'll actually remember most of them, especially if you then review. Basically, you take the new word, like mesa is table in Spanish. You find a word in English that sounds like it, like mess, and then imagine a table that's really messy, right? Like your kitchen table is a complete mess, for example, and you but actually visualize it, right? The more vivid it is, the more senses you use, like not only visual, but if you can uh, hear it, smell it, feel it, whatever. Well, if the more shocking it is as well, the more likely you are to remember it. Next one, pan, bread, pan, a frying pan. Imagine bread in a pan is all right. If it's weirder, like a frying pan that's made of bread, so it doesn't really work all that well because you shouldn't uh, heat up bread like that. You can visualize it, right? It's absurd. So then you'll remember that pan is bread. If you actually visualize the mental image, you remember the association. Pie, uh, it's food, not food, foot. Um, yeah, just look down, look at your feet. Imagine you're just stepped on a pie, for example, or your feet become pies. The more absurd, the better. The easier to remember. The sun is sol, uh, soul, your soul. You've got a sun in your soul. Just play with it, right? Sometimes some of them will sound weird. My associations are not necessarily your associations. Like each one, we have our own weird things and the things we're interested in. You can use faces of people, names of people that you know, or people from shows, from films, things like that. Anything that's memorable, use it. If it sounds like the word you're trying to learn, use it. Right? Um, cara. Oh, sorry. Mar is sea in Spanish. Mer, horse, female horse. She's she. It's running. Uh, it can run on water like Jesus Christ. So like that's also memorable, right? Cara is face. So in that case, car. So let's say you've got a car on your face, or your car has a face on it, something like that. And the last one is mano, which is hand. And yeah, man, hand. You can come up with anything here, really, right? This, the more you practice, the better you get at it. If you want to get really, really good, just practice daily. I've got lots and lots of examples that I've created myself. They work for some people, they don't work for some other people. Um, but I also trained the AI to, with my examples, to then create more. So you have to learn to create your own. All right, it's a matter of practice, but you can start small with 20 or 30 words a day, and that's not that long. You can do that in 15 minutes or less, and slowly build up your skill and eventually you'll be able to memorize hundreds of words very quickly. And if you learn all the keywords, you can get decent at a difficult language very quickly.